Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Hey Dave. They are fun to watch, that's for sure, Dave. Thank you. We got a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at the Lakers. Right now they've acquired the second best record in the conference. And checking out New Orleans. They're 5 spots away.
And I think for New Orleans, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
And credit goes to everyone, coaches, players, front office. I mean, they've all been determined to avoid a repeat of last season. The results speak for themselves.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Avery Bradley, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5. He gets it in there. James has got the first points on the scoreboards for Los Angeles. And in constructing lineups, Chris, there's often the dilemma of choosing rim protection versus floor spacing. To you, what matters most?
Well, to me, what matters most is floor spacing. It doesn't. A defense is not overrated. I'm not saying that, but it doesn't matter if you have defense and you can't score. Scoring is just as important, and you have to put pressure on that defense by scoring. And even if you have a shot blocker, what if I have guys that like shoot it outside and don't come to the paint?
Right.
Well, then I've already taken that shot blocker out of the game. So it's all about offense, having a balanced offense, and then guys willing to listen, pay attention to the details, and be engaged on the defensive end.
Now here's Williamson after LeBron James's miss. Bradley against Ball. Ingram passes to Williamson, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their lunch. Holiday, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside, here's Green. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
McGee with the block.
And when we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Ingram outside. Holiday against Davis. Here's the floater. And the nice bucket inside from Holiday.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's James. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous. A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Back to Ball. Williamson with it. He's against Green. And it's Williamson missing. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Ball. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers going the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And then it starts to become a mental block. You start to think, oh, man, I can't miss the next one.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, you know, that was one where I thought they had a real chance to pull that one out. But, you know, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Rondo, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Outside for Davis. There's the three. Okafor grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Hart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Redick with the bucket.
You can't allow Redick to get going from here. His three-point shot is downright lethal.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball against Rondo. Bounce pass Davis. Here's Kuzma. Makes it off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hart, guarded by Kuzma. Here's Hayes, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
This is not quite tight enough on him to impact the shot. He got a good look on that.
1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Kuzma outside. But they get it back. Howard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Hart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ball, the pass to Redick. Now the pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Fader on the way, and it's Okafor missing.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
Redick against Kuzma. Davis inside. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Here's Hart. He's covered by Rondo. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup.
Oh, man, solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Rondo scanning the floor. On the wing, Davis. Over Hayes. Here's Howard, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 4.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers on top. They lead by 4. And
well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
Ejuan Moore is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Caldwell Pope. No points in the game yet for him. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw is good. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Now, here's Redick. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
And so many of his points came at the line. The D was trying to play him physical, and he just said, yeah, bring it on.
The tray. The shot off that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way. He got burned for it.
It's good from long range.
A nightmare to guard and pick and roll. Ready. Just don't give him any space. He's going to knock it down.
Here is Cook. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help. It's just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. LeBron, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Holiday dishes to Ingram. Over James. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Ingram.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Out to the right wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Ingram against LeBron. Ingram kicks to Holiday. The rebound by Cook.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Favors against McGee. Great D that time from Favors.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Pass to Caruso. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland.
As good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished. Not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a bit.
That one good for 2. LeBron's got the lead back up to 9 now for Los Angeles. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Kicks it to Moore. Favors looking over the floor. 4 on the clock. Here's Holiday. The rebound by Cook.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Kicks it out to James. Back to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. They get it back. McGee. That's tipped.
Yeah, I mean, tracking that one all the way, baby. I mean, Zion getting nasty at the defensive end.
Holiday up top. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. This is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for LeBron. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cook. Rondo finds Davis. Here's Green. Second chance shot. And that one drops for him. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Ingram. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Loads it up for Davis. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Pass to Favors. Now the dish to Ingram. From past the arc. But they'll get another chance. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes it to Davis. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Rondo, back to Davis. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
If that's how they want to end this quarter, they're going to have to score quickly.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside Rondo. The pass to Davis. Over Favors. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Held a 4-point lead. Their play in the second quarter was inspired as they turned what had been a tight contest into a 10-point ball.
Impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point. Ball kicks to Williamson. On the wing, Holiday. Pulls it from 20. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Nice shot by James.
And this speaks volumes to the confidence of James. He's tremendous shooting off the dribble.
Pelicans trail by 12. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin. He empowered trusted friends along the way. And he's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. From 10 feet out, he's off on that one. Great D that time from Favors. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A guy you want to run the offense. Zion's showing he can make plays for others, not just himself.
New Orleans shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. Here's LeBron. Bradley, no one around him. Off target from three-point range.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. They've got a can't-miss play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Derek Favors. With every position creating offense now. Which big man do the best job of scoring off the bounce?
That's a good question. LaMarcus Aldridge in San Antonio, Coach Pop has given him the freedom. And Joel Embiid, we sleep on him because he's 7 foot, but when he faces up in the post, he doesn't usually give you his back. He faces up, triple threat, gives you a jab step, a counter in and out, and gives you something nice. I mean, his ball handling ability is great for a 7-footer, and I like Embiid.
Holiday with the 3. The shot will not fall. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Caldwell-Pope pass to James. Kuzma left side over Williamson. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Redick. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kuzma finds James. And James throws it down.
What about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. Dishes to Ingram. The baseline J. And he hits the jump shot. Ingram's got 6. And here is Los Angeles now. 9-point game. Bradley against Holiday. Pass to Kuzma. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. They get the rebound. Holiday. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And here's a look at some numbers for James.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Ingram. And then for the Lakers, Alex Caruso comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bradley. Here's Kuzma. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Okafor's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
He kicks it to Holiday. lets it go with a three. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. Caruso kicks to Rondo. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Hart the pass to Hayes. Over Rondo. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Hayes.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Howard. Over Okafor. Can they get it? Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first. Howard, a double machine with his great rebounding.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Pelicans. And then for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Hart. Passes it to Ball. Drills it from outside. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And Zoe is feeling it, no question. He only takes these kind of shots when he's in the zone.
And the pass to Davis. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Redick. He's got 6. Fires from deep. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pelicans trail by 9. They've got Hart. J.J. Redick is out there with Hayes. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Okafor finds Ball from 13. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Redick, pulls up. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caruso, and he converts the layup. Caruso's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Ball. Banked in off the glass.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
Outside, Green. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Quinn Cook's checked in for Los Angeles. And so here is New Orleans. They trail by 11. Rondo against Ball. Rebounded by McGee. The Lakers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Cook, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Hart. Pass the ball. here's Hayes. Now Ball. Good D by Rondo.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. He dishes it to Reddick. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
McGee with it. Kicks to Cook. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Reddick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart. James checked in for the Lakers. Avery Bradley comes in for Rajon Rondo. They get it again.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Pelicans. Williamson with it. Davis is there. And that one's good. Williamson.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
James outside. Fires the 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball against Bradley. Ball dishes to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Williamson. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ball against Bradley. To the middle. Davis kicks to Bradley. Back to Davis. Over Holiday. That's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Pelicans trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
Bradley passes to LeBron. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. Can't hit from 12. Williamson kicks to Ball. The pass to Williamson. Shoots over Bradley. And the bank shot is good. 8 points for Zion Williamson.
I can't think of a better call offensively. Get Zion the ball in the painted area and let him go to work.
Here's LeBron. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And this will make it 21 victories for them on the year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? Then we all know how it ends.
Caldwell Pope outside. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McGee. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Out left to the wing. Here's Melly, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
Shooting for New Orleans, Nicolo Melli. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.